Hello and welcome to Palace Intrigue. I am your host, Mark Francis. Prince William and Prince Harry are both expected to attend the upcoming wedding of their cousin Peter Phillips, but don't expect any signs of reconciliation between the royal brothers. According to reporting from Shutterscoop, a senior palace insider claims the rift between William and Harry remains active and raw. The brothers have said to have made it explicitly clear. No photos, no interaction, and under no circumstances are they to be seated next to one another. Prince William, as the future king, is reportedly insisting on seating arrangements that reflect his status. A source told Shutterscoop that William's team insisted his seat reflect his future role as king, and that means Harry's position must be visibly beneath his. They don't even try to hide the hierarchy anymore. Meanwhile, Prince Harry's camp is said to have requested a completely separate arrival and no inclusion in any official portraits. A source close to the Duke of Sussex said he doesn't want to be part of some fake PR reunion. He's not interested in pretending things are fine when they're not. And while both men will attend the wedding and reception, any hope of brotherly warmth appears unlikely. A family source claims they'll be in the same room, but not in the same frame. No speeches, no toasts, no warm moments, just frost. Peter Phillips, the eldest son of Princess Anne, is due to marry Harriet Spurling, a paediatric nurse who has already captured the attention of royal watchers with her polished appearances at summer events. But when it comes to his cousins, the spectacle may not be the bride's dress, but just how far apart the princes can be placed on a seating chart. TV presenter Nick E. told The Express, Prince Harry has always been close to Peter Phillips, and Harry has been known to attend major royal occasions on his own. I think that it would be a good thing for his popularity if he attended the wedding. If he is looking to gain favor with his family, this could be a nice way of starting to heal the rift. If he doesn't attend, it would look a bit petty, in that he is not supporting his cousin on this special day. One imagines that Princess Catherine will attend, but will the Duchess of Sussex? We'll guess she was unable to find a babysitter. Prince Andrew is once again at the centre of a royal firestorm as the latest allegations from Andrew Lownie's biography, entitled The Rise and Fall of the House of York, suggest that the disgraced Duke was unfaithful to Sarah Ferguson with more than a dozen women during just the first year of their marriage. The claim comes from a former royal driver who reportedly witnessed enough to confirm Andrew's infidelity was both frequent and brazen. One royal insider quoted in the book said Sarah felt deeply hurt when Andrew failed to come home during his military leave, referring to herself as a sure widow. The tensions between the couple reportedly reached explosive levels. According to Lownie, one source said their arguments bordered on domestic violence, with Sarah once telling a friend, "You have to understand what I am dealing with here. I am married to a man who has never been inside a supermarket." The Duke's lifestyle, too, seemed to wear on the marriage. Andrew's idea of a good time on a beautiful sunny day was to sit in the house and watch golf on the television. The book claims his dinner would be placed in front of him so he could continue watching TV, and then he would go to bed. When Ferguson reportedly tried to raise concerns with the Queen, the conversation was allegedly redirected to dogs and horses. Entitled has already raised eyebrows for its sweeping accusations against Andrew, from reckless financial habits to alleged sexual misconduct. Now Lownie's revelations appear to be sparking renewed conversations within royal circles about Andrew's long-term role, if any, in public life. According to the Daily Telegraph, sources close to Prince William say he understands the reputational threat his uncle poses to the monarchy in the new generation and won't shy away from taking action if it needs to fall to him as king. One option being considered stripping Andrew of his title altogether, something that would require legislation and the involvement of government ministers. The days when the press treated Andrew's behavior as harmless Randy Andy antics are long gone. The allegations brought by Epstein victim Virginia Giuffre, though complex and contested, marked a turning point. And now, as Lownie's book continues to stir up controversy, it may well push the royal family toward a final reckoning with Andrew's legacy. In normal times, a piece by Richard Eden would be a top story, but we've been a little busy. Eden shared in the Mail. Given the volume of headlines that Meghan created, people forget how brief her royal tenure was. It spanned a mere 22 months. In that time, there was more than a dozen examples of her breaking the rules about 1 every 2 months. The vast majority of her protocol breaches involved clothing and the rules about what royals are supposed to wear or not wear, bearing in mind the nature of the event they're attending and the time of day. As an actress for more than 2 decades before she married Prince Harry, Meghan would have been well aware of the power of costumes in storytelling. The first breach was during her official engagement photograph when she wore a sheer gown, which is a real no-no for daytime attire. Soon after her wedding, Meghan joined Princess Catherine at Wimbledon. She chose to wear trousers. Meghan would, as a royal duchess, have been expected to keep to the usual royal box rules and, like Catherine, wear skirts or dresses for the occasion. Perhaps Meghan's most crass sartorial gesture, however, was her choice of outfit for the 2018 British Fashion Awards. "It's such an honour to be here celebrating British fashion and British fashion designers in my new home of the UK," she declared, while wearing a gown by French label Givenchy. Eden adds, "Any person who comes into the royal family believing they can have all the benefits and not pay the bill, well, they simply haven't understood the contract with the crown." Meghan is once again facing legal drama from within her own family. Her estranged half-sister, Samantha Markle, is pressing forward with an appeal after her 2022 defamation lawsuit was dismissed with prejudice last year. Oral arguments have now been scheduled for September 9th in Jacksonville, Florida. Samantha had originally sued the Duchess of Sussex over comments made in various interviews, including Meghan's high-profile 2021 conversation with Oprah Winfrey. Although the court dismissed the case, ruling it could not be filed again, Samantha is now hoping an appellate panel will revive it. Royal commentator Ian Pelham-Turner suggests the renewed legal battle casts a shadow over any attempts Prince Harry might be making to reconnect with his family. The royals are hypersensitive toward any legal issues in America, Turner warned, especially those that risk more secrets being exposed. Hilary Fordich, another royal expert, said the optics are troubling. "There's nothing good about this for Meghan Markle. Whether Samantha's allegations are true or not doesn't matter. It doesn't reflect well either way." Branding expert Doug Eldridge weighed in, noting, "When there's a public breakup of a beloved family like Harry and the Windsors, it creates a vacuum. Meghan has long kept her family at arm's length. At this point, changing that would unravel the narrative she's carefully built." More palace in just a moment. A new podcast episode has reignited one of the more curious royal rumours that Queen Elizabeth II once attended a ghost cleansing ceremony at Sandringham. Royal biographer Robert Hardman, speaking on Queens, Kings and Dastardly Things, shed light on the decades-old tale, originally recounted in the private diaries of fellow royal chronicler Kenneth Rose. According to Rose, staff at Sandringham became increasingly unsettled in the year 2000 by strange goings-on in the very bedroom where King George VI died in 1952. Spooked and unsure where to turn, they reportedly appealed to the Queen Mother. Her solution? Invite a local parson to conduct what's been dubbed a religious cleansing ceremony and ask her daughter, the Queen, to attend. Hardman was quick to clarify the scene. It wasn't a conventional exorcism, he said. There was no dramatic casting out of demons like you see in films. It was said that the room contained a troubled spirit and that parson was supposed to bless the space. Alongside the Queen and the Queen Mother, Lady-in-Waiting Prue Penn was also said to have been present. The service included Holy Communion and special prayers, which Rose claimed were designed to quiet the supposed spirit of George VI, or possibly someone else entirely. Rose even speculated with little evidence whether the ghost might have been Princess Diana, whose tragic death had occurred just a few years prior. As for whether the Queen and her mother truly believed the ghost stories, that remains one of the monarchy's many mysteries. But as Hardman points out, the royal household has long been a place where history, tradition, and sometimes the supernatural all quietly coexist. And there you have it. If you'd like to email us, our address is thepalacintrigue@gmail.com. Please follow us at Spotify, Apple, or the app of your choice, and leave us a nice review if you're enjoying the show. I'm Mark Francis. My thanks to John McDermott. This is Palace Intrigue, and good times.